Yo, what is going on YouTube? Today we have another Diamond Dynasty video, and in this one, we are going up against TDBARRETT, one of, I would like to think, the best YouTubers who do MLB. We are going up against him in the tournament in the first round. You guys have probably heard of him before, and if not, I will leave all of his description info down below. Obviously, go check him out. He is a great YouTuber. I can't say enough good things about this guy. Just the things he can do is amazing, and he's super good at the game, and he's a really good commentator. Just go check him out, and make sure you subscribe to him, as well as subscribe to me for more of this tournament information and tournaments going on. So if you guys saw in the first inning, we are the home team, or we are the away team, sorry, my bad, and we got doubled off. That was a huge turning point in this game, I believe, because we had a man on base and we couldn't get anything going. That is when Bryce Harper comes up, and for him, he had a man on base. He has a little bit of an error here running, but he does score a run with Bryce Harper, and we accidentally made a throwing error here, but we do get him out at third. We did make that error, which did cost us a run, and then Big Papi coming up and just smacking that thing out of the park. He took a 2-0 lead early, but you guys know this is the best of 3 games. If you haven't, you do now. So this is what happens here. We brought in Lucas Duda, and he's going to be huge later in the video. We brought in Lucas Duda, and look at that. I thought that was a home run right away, but it was not. The center fielder actually made an error as well, so we are going to get on to second base. Now, home run would tie it, and we are going to bring in what's his name, actually? Brian McCann. There you go. We are going to bring in Brian McCann, and then as soon as I clicked Brian McCann's name, we've seen this error before where it freezes and it just shows us around the ballpark. So TD and I made an agreement. He would take the win since he was up 2-0, but he would let me get to third base with my leadoff guy, which is actually D. Gordon. So he'd let me get to third base, and he'd give me that much of an advantage since I kind of got screwed over in that last game. But TD is winning 1-0. This is the second game of the series. Like I just said, he's leading 1-0, and right away, he gets started off with a base hit with Jose Bautista, and I was like, oh no, this is going to be another one of those games. Next up is Josh Donaldson, and luckily we are going to get him to pop out, but that brings up Bryce Harper. If we could get him out, that'd be clutch, and we do with a curveball, but then we got to worry about Big Papi as well, and we strike him out too, and I was pumped at this point. We are going to tie the game right here, at least I was telling myself that. Right here, as you guys can see, he walks D. Gordon. We're going to steal around to third, and then, it's our job to be able to hit him in. If we can't do that, I mean, that's on us. We do steal around to second, then on the next pitch, we will go to third. But during this time, I would just like to say, if you guys are enjoying these tournaments with these bigger YouTubers or other YouTubers in general, make sure you do tell me in the comments, like the video, and share it, especially since this is with TD. It will help me maybe get a little more recognized for myself. But yeah, that would be very much appreciated if you guys could all do that. So we got around to third with D. Gordon, and I thought he was going to catch that ball, so that's why I didn't run to second with Michael Franco, I believe is his name. But we did score that first run, and we take a 1-0 lead. He does get another double play there. I'm actually sorry about that. He does not get that double play there, as Giancarlo Stanton does beat it out. But then Corey Seager goes off the pitcher, and, we couldn't do anything about that. So we go into the second inning up 1-0. He brings in his creative player. We strike him out on a 3-2 count. We get Martinez to ground out to the shortstop, but he was smart enough, Brett was smart enough to go over to third, and that was crucial because watch this play. Look at how long Valquez took to throw that ball to first. I almost died right there. I swore he was going to get to first. And then take a look in this bottom of the second inning. Brandon Belt goes yard. So that one run wouldn't have even mattered if TD wouldn't have given me that one-run lead. But now we lead 2-0, so kind of vice versa from the other game. Top of the lineup is back up. He brings up Jose Bautista, and he gets another hit. 1 out is all until we get this sick double play to actually end the game. And we take a 1-1 tie going into the third game. You guys are going to want to stick around for this. We are both pitching the same pitchers we did the first game. I'm pitching Garrett Richards, and he is pitching Michael Wacha. That's going to be key because he already knows how I pitch with Garrett Richards, and I kind of know how he pitches with Michael Wacha. So right away, I guess it wasn't D. Gordon, but we did get on base. We couldn't do anything with it, and we have to go back to pitch with Richards. He does get the first out, and Big Papi came up. I was terrified again because, Garrett Richards gave up that home run to him last time, but we get him out, and we actually get Bryce Harper out too by a great Kyle Seager throw over to first, and I was super happy about that because those were definitely his toughest hitters. That was very clutch to get that out for us. And take a look at that play. Jose Bautista hits it over to first base. The only guy over there makes the play. We do strike out his next guy on a terrible swing there, and we go into the third inning. This is where things get serious. I thought that was a home run by Michael Franco. It wasn't. And then watch this. The error that changed the game. That was Garrett Richards. I didn't take him out, and look at that catcher error. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta bring in Lucas Duda. Lucas Duda has that 99 power versus righties. It's a 0-0 game going into the top of the third inning. And boom! He left that hanging curveball over the middle of the plate, and that thing went into the bay out there. We took a 1-0 lead against TD Barrett and his pretty much diamond players, his amazing players. We took a 1-0 lead on him right there, and now we just have to hold it off. Bottom of the third inning, here we go. First pitch, he grounds out to the shortstop, or third baseman, I guess. He was away over there. Next, 1-2 count to Crawford. We get him on a slider. That brings up the last guy, Kendrys Morales. I was not going to give him a hit. He loves Kendrys Morales, and he was going to hit a home run with him. I would have rather faced the righty that came up next, which is Josh Donaldson. We needed to get one more out, and I could not give up a home run. This was a clutch situation for him. Let's see what happens. We throw a slider right over the middle of the plate. I can't believe he didn't hit it. That was strike one. Strike two on the fastball, and how about strike three on a two-seamer inside, and we are going to win the series 2-1 over TD Barrett. Thank you so much for watching this game, but more importantly, if you're watching TD, thank you so much for playing. You're a great opponent, and I'm giving you all this love because I honestly think you were one of the greatest YouTubers that do MLB out there. So thank you so much for playing, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed as well, TD. Thank you so much. Go subscribe to his channel, subscribe to mine, and we'll see you next time for more tournament gameplay.